Good morning, guys, and welcome to Wednesday's FRT Gold live video. Hope you're all doing well and enjoying the week so far. The week seems to be flying by. Actually, we're already sort of halfway through it. The weekend's another day closer, and that means Royal Ascot's another day closer as well. Just 6 days now until Royal Ascot gets underway. So probably sort of Thursday, Friday, Saturday's video, and then of course next Monday and Tuesday we'll really go through that. But but other than that. Not too much to go through in terms of Royal Ascot today. I don't think we've had a look at sort of anti-post markets in your Horse's Mouth magazine and things like that. But yeah, plenty to go through today. Other than that, it looks to be a really good day's racing actually today. We've got plenty of meetings taking place. We're at Haydock, we're at Beverley, Yarmouth, Kempton, and then at Fairyhouse and Hamilton. It's all about the flat today here in the UK. Flat really taking centre stage now, and luckily, I think although at Beverley it might still be some testing ground, I think most of the ground now is looking on the good side, good to firm, and the weather set in for the week. Looks of it, it looks as though we're going to have some really good ground for Royal Ascot, which is what we all want. Of course, just a reminder, this is a live Q&A session if you did want to join in. It's probably not going to be the longest of videos today, so if you do have any questions or anything like that, please do feel free to get in touch. You can either do that by joining the Q&A session, or if you perhaps haven't quite got the time to join in that right now, or you're not watching this video live, remember, any time, any day, you can email joe@freeracingtips.co.uk. You can get in touch via Twitter, we're at freeracingtips7, and then it's facebook.com/groups/FRT Gold. So plenty of ways for you to get in touch, and please do feel free to do just that. Looking at yesterday was actually a really good day in the end. It looked as though it was going to be a bit of a frustrating one with the first couple of tips for the day, disappointing, but then the premium tip was a 5-2 winner. This horse was backed into 7-4, but 5-2 was available for Gold members early in the morning. It was, by the time it went out to most members, I think it was at 2-1, so just getting that extra half a point or so could have been vital there. Superb performance from the horse, easy as you like, just what you want to see from a premium tip. Obviously, with some market confidence, has been backed into 7-4, and that saw, with a 4-point win only bet, that saw 10 points profit. So the premium tips have really hit some form. 3 winners from the last 4 selections, I believe, and yeah, really they're flying at the moment, which is excellent. And yeah, let's hope for more of that today. Also yesterday, to go along with this 5-2 winner, was an 11-4 winner, which was in the lucky 15 with the premium tip, and this this lucky 15 turned around sort of £20 from £1 stake, so a £15 bet. So although not the biggest of profit to shout about, it was a little bit of profit nonetheless, and it meant the day ended with the next best bet not quite doing the business. The day ended with 7.5 points profit. An absolute cracker. You can't moan at that. That was to start the week, really, as Monday there was the voided races, of course, with Pontefract being called off. So certainly in profit for the week to go along with what was a really good week last week. And let's do more of the same today. As I say, racing today comes from Haydock, from Beverley, from Yarmouth, Kempton, Fairyhouse and Hamilton. And the premium tip today, that goes in the first race of the day. That's in the 2:10 at Haydock. And our tip here is Button Down, currently at 5-4. A bit shorter than normal premium tips, but sometimes as long as they're odds against, this just ticked all the boxes. Fully expect this horse to win, feeling confident for it, and yeah, hopefully can do the business today. This horse was actually second in what was the first run of the season last time out, and I think we'll come on for that. No doubt about that. Should have enough quality to beat this field, I think. Yeah, should have enough here. Runs for Lady Cecil and has Richard Hughes on board, which I think is a really positive booking. Richard Hughes, I think, is in excellent form at the moment, proving why he is one of the best in the business, and he should be able to get the best out of this horse. And yeah, after 2 races, I think Button Down's actually shown plenty of quality, especially in that last one. Should come on for that, as I say, and looks to have more than enough to beat this field. And that experience of that last run and the fitness it could provide could be vital. I think takes a step up in trip today, which I think is going to suit Lady Cecil. You'd hope that she were to get plenty of winners today. Being a year ago today that Sir Henry Cecil was sadly taken from us, and rest in peace to that, to the legend of horse racing. Probably the most likeable man and trainer to ever come into the sport, and yeah, just a remarkable trainer. The man who brought us Frankel, and that was in the latter stage of his career. Even without Frankel, he had an outstanding career. But that just ended it on a high. So certainly he's missed in the sports, but his memory and his legacy lives on for a long, long time, and it'd be great to see Lady Cecil in the winners' enclosure today on what is sure to be a very emotional day for her. But yeah, that's the premium tip today. Really hope that can do the business, and feeling confident that it can as well. The next best bet for today, that goes in the 3 o'clock at Yarmouth, and our tip here is Stout Cortez at 2-1. Now, to be honest, this is a bit of a weak race, I think, and I think it's the perfect chance for this horse to break a maiden tag at the 6th time of asking. If you look at the 5 runs so far, this horse has actually finished in the top 3 on 2 occasions, so it's been showing, you know, a fair amount of form. And as I say, this does look to be a bit of a weak affair and an ideal chance for this horse to get his nose in front. I think can dictate the pace and dictate the way that this race is ran, with just 5 runners competing in this one. Runs for Mark Johnson, as we know, his horses are extremely tough, and if this horse does look to go from the front, which I think might be a good tactic from Michael Murphy, the apprentice, claiming £3, and I think he's decent value for that £3. He does come in for a fair bit of stick, I know, Michael Murphy, but I think he's decent value for that £3, and it could be a smart booking from Mark Johnson just to take that bit of pressure off the horse. And there's one thing about Mark Johnson's horses, they seem to have a knack of not getting past, and if this horse gets himself in front and then it shows enough determination in the closing stages, I think he can have enough to take this one. That's in the 3 o'clock at Yarmouth. It's Stout Cortez at 2-1 is your next best bet for the day. Right, there are another 2 horses today as well. As I said, if you want to put these in a lucky 15 along with the premium tip and next best bet, that's fine. But if you wanted to do singles with these 2, you could just do 1 point win only singles. That's absolutely fine as well. Some people don't like lucky 15s, and there's no problem with that. So our 2 today, we have Vent de Force in the 4:10 at Haydock, currently a 15-8 shot, and then it's High Master in the 7:50 at Kempton on the all-weather there this evening. This horse is now actually at 5-2, and that's from 7-2 this morning. There's no non-runners or anything in this race, no non-Raw 4 at the moment. That's just quite simply the fact that this horse is has been well backed, and you wouldn't be surprised to see this go off around about the 2-1 mark or so. So hopefully we found some really good value there at 7-2. Potential returns from £1 stakes, with that money coming for High Master, probably around the £240 mark or so. I think it's about time we get all 4 winners. Of course, the premium tip, if that wins again, that would be us. That would be very good. Next best bet is the next one after that, and then the other 2 are somewhat of a bonus. But by the time these extra 2 races, the premium tip and next best bet would have gone, so we'll know if we're on course for a full house, and yeah, that would be fantastic if we could do that. But feeling good again today, and it's nice to be in some good form, and I think hopefully we continue this for a few weeks to come yet, with some decent ground, and the flat season now well underway. You don't see many horses now running for the first time this season. A lot of them have had a prep run, and even one after that. Some have raced 4, 5, 6 times, but plenty of horses are now in almost in full swing for the season. The ground's drying up, and I think you can see that in the results today. Yesterday was a strange one in terms of results for many of them, but luckily we were on the right premium tip. They seem to be back in form with what we had about 5-2, 7-2, and 3-1 winners in the last or since Friday, I believe. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, because there wasn't any on Monday with it being voided. So 3 really good winners in the last 4 selections, and hopefully we can make that 4 out of 5 today, albeit a bit shorter odds, but of course confidence is high, and I think that we can do that. But yeah, it would be great to have another profitable day. Looks to be a decent day on paper, and as always, as the week goes on, the quality of racing gets better. As I just touched on earlier, it is actually 1 year to the day since Sir Henry Cecil sadly passed away. So I'm sure many of us will have a thought about Sir Henry today, and just what a great trainer he was. As I said, the man who brought us Frankel, and yeah, just another message to rest in peace to Sir Henry. In other sort of racing news at the moment, AP McCoy will end on a bit of good news for AP McCoy. He's already brought up his 50th winner of the season, and we are in June. If you think about it, the National Hunt season technically kicks off the day after Sandown finishes on April the 26th or something like that, I think it was. And yeah, all of a sudden he's you know, the national hunt season, many people don't think gets underway till November. Some jockeys have you know, have barely had a ride or on just a couple of winners, and that's fine. And they'll race every now and then over the summer. But AP McCoy just showing that he's still completely the best around, the best ever. He's already got 50 winners, and I think he's brought that up in about 37 or 38 days. It's hardly anything, and he's absolutely flying at the moment, and it's his fastest ever 50 winners. You know, he's never had them this early in the season, and it looks as though he could be on course for even a record-breaking season. But, you know, the champion jockey title, you know, touch wood, it'd be horrible to see AP get an injury or anything like that. But, you know, as long as he stays fit, the champion jockey, it's done as far as I'm concerned. There's no other man going to win it other than AP. But, yeah, just thought I'd give a mention to him. You know, he's getting on a bit, but absolutely no sign of losing any of his determination or anything like that. We'll be honest that, you know, summer jumping isn't exactly the best thing, but AP doesn't mind going to Fakenham on one day and then taking a trip to Market Rasen the next, as long as he's producing winners. So well done to AP. I'm sure his run will continue for a while, and he'll have another superb season where he brings up a couple of hundred winners at the very least. But yeah, that's just about it for today's video. Thank you for all of you for watching. I think it's been a decent enough video. Any questions throughout the day, please do feel free to get in touch as always. Hoping for another profitable day today. We seem to be hitting some decent form, and that would be great. So thank you for watching today, as I said, and yeah, there'll be another video tomorrow, probably a bit more going on tomorrow. Look ahead of the weekend, and Royal Ascot a bit more. But for now, let's enjoy another good day's racing today. Bash the bookies, and thank you for watching. Bye-bye.